Ohio State take the field on offense first. They're in their all blacks. Penn State in their traditional all white. So Ohio State comes out on offense, 32-yard line. As we'll see them come out in the pistol set. First play here is thrown incomplete. Griffin. He's a dual position player. He's playing quarterback here tonight for Ohio State. He's also a corner, I believe. As he'll take the snap here, hands it off up the middle. Nowhere to go is J.J. Vinny, who couldn't, he switched from receiver this year to halfback. We'll see how well he does on offense. Right now, though, 3rd and 12. As we're going to see Griffin out of the pistol. He'll take the snap, looks deep, throws it. This one's going to be caught. It's a first down and more out to the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Ohio State. Riker Bryston for 70 yards. Quick score there for Ohio State, as they only took roughly 33 seconds off the clock. And Prince Vegeta misses the touchdown because of an ad. As waiting for the PAT, the kick is up and it's good. So a quick strike from Ohio State. And just like that, they're up 7-0 with 7:27 remaining in the first quarter. As Griffin gets his first touchdown of his CFX career. A lot of people hoping this one wouldn't be a blowout. We've seen blowouts all day long. MJ Witten brings this one out 26 yards. And they'll set up shop at the 24. As Smoke Rivers leads the Penn State offense onto the field. He'll take the shotgun snap, looking downfield, feels the pressure, throws it out. This one's going to be complete out to the running back, but it'll be a loss of 2 yards to Rip Lacey, a new addition to this Penn State offense. Prince Vegeta was a 70-yard bomb to Riker Bryston. Second and 12 for the Nittany Lions. Smoke Rivers stays in the shotgun here. Takes the snap. Lacey took off on a pass route. This one's going to be complete. It's a pickup of 10 for MJ Witten. His first reception of the year makes it 3rd and 2. A little bit more manageable here. Trying to pick up the much needed first down here for the Nittany Lions. As Smoke Rivers out of the gun. He's got Rip Lacey set back with him. Turns, runs the read option. He's going to keep it up the field. He goes. This one could be a good one. It is. He's going to keep breaking tackles out to the 50-yard line as Smoke Rivers picks up 19. So a fresh set of downs for Penn State as they continue to battle out here. And some of the questions going on in chat before the game started was, where is all the talent coming from for Ohio State? Well, they're very heavily loaded on defense. So the Penn State Nittany Lions really moving this one downfield. It looks good for them as Long John Rivers picks up a 3-yard reception, brings up 2nd and 7. Second and 7 right at the, we're going to call it the 47-yard line. Smoke Rivers, delayed play action, gets it off. This one's complete. It's going to be to Long John Rivers again. 5-yard pickup for him this time. And something tells me his number didn't translate over, but it is going to be a 3rd and 2. Second, 3rd and 2 for this team here. Smoke Rivers will run the read option. He's going to hand it off this time. It's going to be a first down by Rip Lacey. 6-yard pickup. Yeah, Prince Vegeta, I'm guarantee you can't hear me, but if it's on the website, try the app. This one's complete. Zio, all walk-ons are 1. I don't know why it put a bunch of their players at 1. 2nd and 6. As this one will be completed over the middle. Long John Rivers, 4-yard reception. Another 3rd and 2 for Penn State as they're steadily moving down the field. Third and 2, 5:03 and counting in the first quarter. Smoke Rivers looks to the outside. It's complete. Another first down. Good stiff arm there as Chance Mino will pick up 12 yards, and it's 1st and 10. Okay, Long John Rivers is actually number 1. So I don't think it's everybody. I think you're just seeing, well, yeah, every walk-on is number 1. So he's just acting like a walk-on tonight. 1st and 10 for Penn State as they look to tie this one back up. Smoke Rivers takes a snap, looking downfield. This one's complete. I believe that's, Menino again on the reception. He's going to pick up 5 yards, sets up 2nd and 5. 4:30 and counting as they're moving the ball down. They're taking some time, really trying to slow that Ohio State offense by keeping them off the field. As option goes nowhere, Smoke Rivers is going to lose 2. And this is the longest 3rd down they've seen yet here tonight. 3rd and 7. We'll see if they convert here. Chach Menino? Is that how you say that? 3rd and 7. They're going to run the screen here for the receiver. He's going to have enough. First down, and it's in for the score as Menino in there for the score. I'm not sure why they showed a different quarterback. It definitely was Smoke Rivers on the passing touchdown. And we're all tied up 7-7, 4:06 remaining in the first. We'll look to see if their defense can respond and maybe make Ohio State drive now. As this return brought out across the 25, down at the 26 or 27 is Riker Bryston. They're going to say he's down at the 27. So out comes the Buckeyes. Griffin sends a man in motion, takes the pistol snap, throws across the middle. It's going to be complete. And down, it's going to be a 13-yard pickup for Trayvon Wright. And it's 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes. Pistol set once again for the Buckeyes. They like running this. Griffin hands it off this time and nowhere to go as Vinay gets dropped for the 2-yard loss. Kamikaze Von Boom in for the tackle. Second and 12. Out of the full house pistol look. It's going to be a handoff to Vinay. Up the middle he goes. 6-yard pickup for JJ. And it brings up 3rd and 6. His first positive carry of the night. 3 carries, 2 yards. I know he'd like to get going there a little bit more. Out of the pistol set. Balanced look from the receivers. And Griffin over the middle. This one's going to be complete. First down catch for the Buckeyes as Riker Bryson, the main target for Griffin. You see that 2 receptions, 78 yards, that big 70-yard touchdown on the first drive here tonight. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol set. Griffin turns, hands off to Vinay. Up the middle he goes. It's going to be a decent carry here. 5 yards, sets up 2nd and 5. As this first quarter is going by quick. Both teams really now trying to control the ball and control the clock. 2nd and 5. Griffin out of the pistol set, turns. He's going to run the play action this time. Looks deep downfield. Has a man. It's wide open. It's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Riker Bryson with his 2nd of the night. Looking to knock down the PAT. Kick is up and it's good. And just like that, 14-7. 2:40 remaining in the first quarter. Both teams with great opening game drives. Now the Buckeyes get their second drive for a touchdown. Can Penn State respond? This kick is away. Starting inside his end zone, out to the 15-20 and knocked down at the 21 is Menino. As we'll look to see if the offensive firepower continues here tonight. Lots of passing going on as we've seen two deep shots from the Buckeyes and a steady drive from Penn State. We'll look to see what Smoke Rivers and company can do now. First and 10, out of the gun. He's going to send a man in motion. Snap back, delayed handoff, broken tackle, not enough as Rip Lacey going to lose 1 yard on the carry and brings up 2nd and 11. Xavier Labrowski on the tackle for a loss, as we'll hear his name a couple times here tonight. 2nd and 11, out of the gun. Rivers looking downfield, he's going to throw across the middle. This one is caught by Malcolm Coluio, and it's going to be a 2-yard reception. 3rd and 9 now for the Nittany Lions as they look to keep that perfect third down conversion rate. 4 for 4 so far here tonight as Rivers looks across the middle. It's going to be caught. Not enough, though, as Coolio, I just realized what that was, is going to get the reception, but it brings up 4th and 5. And they'll punt this one back away to the Buckeyes. This one's away. Return started at the 30-yard line. Brought across the 40 to the 45, 50. He's got a lane out to the 40, the opposite 40, and a big stiff arm from JJ gives him a 30-yard return, and they'll set up right at the 40-yard line. Oh, they're going to say he's at the 39-yard line. Gave him an extra yard there as they set up in the pistol full house look. Griffin hands it off. This one's going to be a loss as Tatum Washington, loss of 2 yards, brings up 2nd and 12. Second and 12 for the Buckeyes as they come out at the 41-yard line. Pistol full house again for Griffin. Takes the snap. He's going to run the play action. He fumbled the ball, and it's picked up by Penn State right at the 43-yard line. And just like that is Penn State's ball. Great hit here. Looking to see who it was. Number 31, is that Von Boom? Has fumbled the ball, was Griffin. And just like that, the Penn State Nittany Lions back in business. Von Doom. Smoke Rivers, delayed handoff to Rip Lacey. He's got a lane this time. He picks up 8. They're going to give him 9, and it's 2nd and 1. Great run there by Rip Lacey, his longest of the night so far, as they look to try to tie this one back up. I don't know if they're going to get there before the end of the quarter, but we may see it in the second quarter, as this one's right at the 49-yard line. Smoke Rivers out of the gun. Sends a man in motion. Rivers takes a snap, delayed handoff to Rip Lacey, who has a lane. Great draw play there as he picks up 7, and it's a fresh set of downs as Penn State's moving downfield right now. 1st and 10, 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Snap back to Rivers. He feels the pressure, gets rid of this one. It's going to be picked off, and it's going to be, trying to see who that is. Number 1. That doesn't help us much because there's a lot of number 1s on the field at the moment. Oh, that was the quarterback, Griffin, with an interception. And now Griffin will come back out on offense to try to get this one back downfield, trying to make up for the fumble as he's going to turn. He's going to run it himself off to the 40, we'll call it the 48 before he's knocked out of bounds. 4-yard pickup. It brings up 2nd and 6 now. It's time winding down in the first quarter. Out of the pistol set, the Buckeyes take the snap, and it's going to be a draw play, and it's going to be a gain of 1 for JJ. Brings up 3rd and 5. We'll look to see, do they run one more play before the quarter? 6 seconds and counting. We might get one more snap here as they set up 2-1. They do snap it with 1 second left. It's going to be a screen play. Nowhere to go, though, is Montezuma Poco. Julian, I can't say the last name right now. But that'll be the end of the first quarter as it's 14-7. Ohio State over Penn State. And we'll see Ohio State punt this one away. Julian, it was more of I didn't see the name as I was trying to read it. Out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this drive. 1st and 10, Penn State down by 7, the start of the second quarter. Smoke Rivers takes the snap. He'll start to scramble out. Picks up about 8. They're going to give him 7 that time. 2nd and 3 as Penn State needing a drive here, needing to tie it back up in this Big Ten rivalry game. I don't know if Ohio State fans consider this a rivalry, but the game does. And they're going to run the play action here. Smoke Rivers finds a man. It's going to be caught by Menino for 15 yards, and it's 1st and 10. There's so many manufactured rivalries in the Big Ten that I don't know what's a rivalry and what's just called a rivalry. Penn State, 1st and 10 at the 42. Handoff up the middle. It's a good run here as Rip Lacey going to pick up 13. First and 10 for the Nittany Lions, now at the 45-yard line, moving downfield steadily as it's going to be a read option. Nowhere to go. I don't know if that was a bad read by Smoke Rivers, but he loses 3 yards. Trey Martin in on the tackle for a loss. And that brings up 2nd and 13 now for the Nittany Lions. This Buckeye defense is going to be tough all night long. 2nd and 3, they take the shotgun snap, handoff to Rip Lacey. Up the left side he goes, picks up a yard. That's now 3rd and 1. And they're going to need a good passing play here as Xavier Lebrowski in on the tackle, his 5th of the night. Third and 11 as it's going to be a pump fake and sacked. Brought down on the sack, a 6-yard loss. Manuel Sun, his 1st of the season, and it brings up 4th and 17 for Penn State. And we should see the punt team come trotting onto the field. Punt team out on the field, looking to pin the Buckeyes deep, as this one is away. Fair catch called, and nearly bounced and could have been down, but it'll go out of the back of the end zone, and it brings it out to the 20, as we'll see if Griffin can lead a scoring drive here. This one's not going anywhere as Tatum Washington loses 2, and it brings up 2nd and 12. Julian, all walk-ons are number 1. There's a couple players who chose number 1, but all walk-ons are number 1. As it's going to be a handoff. That is Tatum Washington again. He's going to get to the outside and get some positive yards. Picks up 8 and it's 3rd and 4 now for the Buckeyes. As we'll look to see if Griffin can convert here. He's going to step back, sets up the screen, gets it out to the running back, and there's a fumble, and it's going to be picked up by Penn State. Down the sideline, he's got nobody to beat. This could be a scoop and score, and it is. Touchdown, Penn State. Danny Tighe in on the scoop and score. Kick is up and it's good, and it's 14-all. 5:25 remaining in the second. And just like that, the defense that everybody was a little sus about gets a scoop and score. And the Buckeyes now going to be pinned deep as this return brought out to the 18-yard line. They're going to put him at the 19-yard line as Griffin takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself. Has no room to work. He's going to get back to the line. I thought he was a couple yards short of the line as Danny Tighe gets in on the tackle. Second and 10. Clock ticking away here in the first half. Is this going to be pitched out? It's going to be a broken tackle out to the 31, and he's going to keep moving out to the 33. It's JJ Vinny. First and 10 now for the Buckeyes as they're going to send a man in motion. Griffin takes a snap. He's going to look downfield. He's going to start to scramble out. Took a shot on the second attempt to break a tackle. He is going to pick up 3. It brings up 2nd and 7. Penn State will receive the ball to start the second half here tonight. As Griffin sends a man in motion. Pitches it back to the running back, and he's got nowhere to work as JJ is going to lose 5 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 12 now for the Buckeyes as the Penn State defense is coming alive. Third and 12 out of the shotgun set. Griffin, he's going to try to set up the screen, gets it out. This one may get it. A broken tackle. He's going to get there. He's just got the first down as JJ Vinny picks up the 12 yards, and it's a first down for the Buckeyes as the screens are working here tonight. We've seen a wide receiver screen work out. We've seen a couple halfback screens work. It's going to be a handoff to JJ, nowhere to work. He's going to pick up 3. The push of the offensive line worked there, and it's 2nd and 7. Second and 7 for the Buckeyes. Nobody set in the backfield with Griffin. He is now going to bring a man in motion. He's going to run the read option. He's going to keep it himself, and he's nearly going to have enough for the first, as that was actually out of the Wildcat. JJ was back there. He's going to pick up 6, and it's 3rd and 1. Pistol set. Vinny set behind Griffin. He's going to run the read option. He's going to keep it himself and gets out 3 yards, and it's a fresh set of downs for the Buckeyes. And this Penn State defense now rolling a little bit. They've got to try to find a way to make a stop. First and 10 for the Buckeyes as they'll run a play action looking deep. Maybe they try to find Riker Bryson, nearly picked off as the Penn State defense nearly had a shot at another turnover. 2nd and 10 out of the pistol set. Sending the tight end across the formation now. Griffin, he's going to turn, hand off to JJ, and he's going to pick up 5. And it's now 3rd and 5, a little more manageable now. And we'll look to see, do they go to the air? Do they try to pick it up on the ground? As Kamikaze Vanderdoom gets in there on the tackle. 3rd and 5 for the Buckeyes. As Griffin looks downfield, feels the pressure, and it gets knocked out of the air. And I think that was Kamikaze again that got his hand up there and knocked that one down. The Buckeyes gonna go for it on 4th and 5 here. Griffin out of the gun. Takes a snap. He's gonna look downfield, feels the pressure, rolling out, throws this one. It falls incomplete, and it's a turnover on downs. Penn State's ball at the 40-yard line. First and 10, 2:23 remaining in the half. And what a big play would be if Penn State finds a way to score here. It's going to be a delayed handoff to Rip Lacey. He's going to lose 3 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 3. As remember, they do get the ball back at the end or at the start of the 3rd quarter. So a score here could be a big momentum booster, but it's going to be Manuel Sun in there stopping that play from happening. 2nd and 13, nearing the 2-minute mark. Sends a man in motion. It's going to be a handoff as this one's going to be pushed forward to the 39-yard line. MJ Witten on the carry.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8. Let's go, D. Let's go.
3rd and 8 now for Penn State as they sit at the 41-yard line. Rivers looks downfield, plenty of time, throws it. This one's going to be complete, and it's going to be out to the 27-yard line. MJ Witten was wide open that time, and it's a 1st down for Penn State. They're finding every way to get MJ Witten involved here today, as he's been involved in the run game, been involved in the receiving game, as now Smoke Rivers out of the gun. Do they give it to Rip Lacey here? No, they're going to look to the air again. Pressure's on. They find another wide open man, and that's MJ Witten again. 3-yard pickup, 2nd and 7, 1:29 remaining in the half. Snap back. It's going to be thrown out. This one's caught on the sideline. It's going to be Long John Rivers picking up 4 yards. 3rd and 3 now. The clock does stop for the out-of-bounds play. 5 for 7 on 3rd down. Smoke Rivers looks to get another one here. This one is caught. Looked like he had enough, and they're going to give him the 1st down as Menino picks up 3. 1st and 10. Clock does stop for a moment. No, they burned a timeout. As they come back to the line now, Smoke Rivers takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Rip Lacey. Rip Lacey with the 8-yard pickup, or 9-yard pickup. It's going to be another timeout from Penn State. 2nd and 1 now. 1:19 remaining in the half. Penn State looking to go up big here as they do get the ball to start the 2nd half. As Smoke Rivers takes off on the scramble. He has a lane and he's in. Touchdown, Penn State. A lot of people were questioning if this Penn State offense would be able to compete with that top-ranked Ohio State defense. Right now they're showing it. 21-14 Penn State over Ohio State with 1:15 remaining in the half. Kick is away. Can Ohio State respond in the short time? This return brought out to the 25, out to the 28 before he's knocked down. That was J.J. Vinny. 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes. 1:12 remaining in this Big Ten showdown. All 3 timeouts do remain for Ohio State. They're going to run a play action. As Griffin, plenty of time in the pocket. He is going to find a man. It's going to be caught. 1st down for Tatum Washington, who picks up 20 as the Buckeyes looking to move downfield once again. Griffin 8 for 12 in his CFX debut. He's been efficient through the air here tonight. Snap to Griffin. He looks downfield, throws this one out, nearly picked off, but Griffin, it's going to fall incomplete. That was a dangerous pass from Griffin. Sets up 2nd and 10, 54 seconds remaining. Griffin takes the snap. He's going to look downfield. Now he's going to scramble. Has a blocker in front of him. He's going to get out across the 50 and down at the 42. They do burn their first timeout of the half. 49 seconds remaining in the half. Ohio State looking to score here. Out of the gun, Griffin, hard count. Now he'll take the snap. He's going to look downfield, throws it across the middle. This one's caught. They're going to burn that second timeout. Riker Bryson picks up 8. 2nd and 2, 46 seconds remaining. Griffin out of the pistol set. 3 receivers to the top of the screen. He'll take the snap, looks downfield, throws it deep. This one's caught. It's going to be down at the 7-yard line. Riker Bryson, 26 yards. And now they're in business. 1st and 10, 42 seconds remaining in the half. Griffin, 10 for 15. He's going to call an audible, takes the snap. He's going to try to take it himself. Gets out. He's going to get in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Griffin leading a scoring drive as they had 112 at the start of the drive, only burning half of that time off. 36-second drive for the Buckeyes. It was a quarterback keeper in for the touchdown as this return's a great one. Can Penn State get more points on the board as Menino gets a great return here. 32 seconds at the, we'll call it the 41 or the 36-yard line for Penn State. Smoke Rivers out of the gun, takes the snap. He's looking downfield, gets this one complete on the sideline. 3-yard pickup out of bounds. 2nd and 7. Smoke Rivers out of the gun. He's got 29 seconds on the clock. Looks across the middle. This one's complete. 1st down. Clock does stop for a moment as Coolio, 11-yard reception. They're going to rush back to the line. 25 seconds on the clock as he is now 18 for 19 with 132 through the air. Xavier Lebrowski on the tackle. Smoke Rivers, deep shot to the end zone. This one's caught. It's going to be inside the red zone now as they got to rush back to the line. 16 seconds. They do have one timeout if they want it. Out of the gun, Smoke Rivers takes the snap, a quick snap. He's going to look around, throws it to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Penn State. They scored, and it only took 24 seconds off the clock. 12 seconds remaining in the half. MJ Witten picks up his first touchdown of the night. We have had 21 points scored in the last minute and a half, or minute of game time, as Ohio State and Penn State go back and forth through this, as it's 28-21 with 12 seconds before half. Kick is away. This return going to be brought out past the 10 to the 15, 20, and knocked down is J.J. Vinny. As 10 seconds remain on the clock, what do the Buckeyes decide to do? Both teams one time out. And it looks like they will concede the run here. This one's going to go up the middle, and it's going to be a 4-yard pickup, and that might do it for the half. What a crazy half of football, as back and forth Penn State, Ohio State went, as we sit 28-21, Penn State over Ohio State. We'll take it to halftime and be back in just a moment. Taking a look at some of the numbers here, they're really balanced, really. 20 yards, actually 19 yards to the positive for Ohio State in the passing yards, balanced rushing, time of possession in favor of Penn State. They've really had those the drives that just drain the clock. The 2 turnovers for Ohio State is what's hurting right now. Clean up the turnovers, and there's a possibility you could pull this one out, as it's only a 7-point game, but Penn State will get the ball here to start the second half. Kick is away. This one's going to be brought out of the end zone, across the 10 to the 15, 20, 25, and out to the 30 is Menino. And we'll see, can Smoke Rivers lead a scoring drive to extend that lead here? Or will the Buckeye defense show up? Rivers, he's going to look to the air here on first down, does find a man, it's complete. Long John Rivers picks up 9. Second and 1 for the Nittany Lions. Smoke Rivers out of the gun. He's going to take the snap. He's going to try to scramble out. Takes a sack there as he couldn't get away from the pressure. Manuel Sun records his second of the night. Right now, the league leader in sacks is Dick Manchin, who recorded 3 earlier today. But Manuel Sun's right there in the hunt of it, as he's going to bring Smoke Rivers down. 3rd and 5 now for Penn State. Smoke Rivers out of the gun. He's got Rip Lacey set to his left side. He's going to take the snap, and he feels the pressure, and there's a fumble. And that was Manuel Sun again. He gets in for his 3rd of the night. Fourth and 18. They're going to have to punt this one away. Ball is away. We'll see if Ohio State can take advantage here, as this one's going to be brought out to the 40 and knocked down at the 42 is J.J. Vinny, as he gets 11 yards on the return. Right at the 42-yard line. Griffin comes out on the pistol side. He's going to turn, hand it off. Up the middle is going to be J.J. Vinny for 3 yards. And he actually kind of went to the right side there, as it brings up 2nd and 7, as Von Doom with his 8th tackle of the night. We'll look to see if he can keep it up here. 2nd and 7, 6:33 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Griffin out of the pistol set, turns, hands it off. This time it's going to be Vinny picking up the first down, as looks like a gain of 7 yards for JJ. 1st and 10. First down's really pretty balanced. 10 to Penn State, 9 to Ohio State. Snap to Griffin. He's going to look downfield this time. It's caught, and it's going to be a pickup of 7 from Tatum Washington. Brings up 2nd and 3. As the Buckeyes try to move downfield, trying to tie this one back up. They got out of a jam with that stop. Colt Johnson picks up his 5th tackle of the night. As it's going to be a handoff to Vinny. He gets up the middle. It's going to be a pickup of 7 and a first down for the Buckeyes. First and 10 for Ohio State. Griffin, he's going to run the read option, keeps it, and gets lit up there. It's going to be a 1-yard loss, as Tank Falco in on the tackle for loss. Second and 11 now, as they're going to come out in the Wildcat. Vinny set back at quarterback. It's going to be a read option. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to pick up 3 yards. Brings up 3rd and 9 for the Buckeyes, as he sits at 15 carries, 55 yards on the night. Looking to keep it above 50% here. 4 for 7 on third downs tonight. Griffin's going to turn, hand it off to Vinny. He's going to go off to the right side, and he's going to be stopped a yard short, and it brings up 4th and 1, and it's now decision time for Prince Vegeta and these Buckeyes. They're going to bring that kicking team out and try to knock down the field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. And they'll knock it down to a 4-point lead for Penn State, as it's now 28-24 Penn State over Ohio State. 4:46 remaining in the third. First and 10 for Ohio State, or for Penn State. Smoke Rivers out of the gun. He's going to turn, hand it off to Rip Lacey, and he's going to pick up 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 now as the clock continues to roll. I would expect a lot of ball control offense here, but you don't want to get too complacent. You want to find a way to pick up some points here. As Smoke Rivers out of the gun, sends a man in motion. Takes a snap, looking downfield. He's going to throw it out to the motion man. This one's going to be caught by Rip Lacey, and it'll be a pickup of 5. That wasn't the motion man, but it was another number 1 on the team. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Penn State Nittany Lions. Xavier Lebrowski in on his 8th tackle of the night. 3rd and 2. Smoke Rivers takes the shotgun snap. He runs a read option. Perfect read option, and it picks up the first down as he gets out to the 45-yard line. 11-yard run from Smoke Rivers sets up a first down for Penn State. First and 10. They're actually going to mark him at the 44, just shy of the 45. A speed option pitched out to Rip Lacey. Big stiff arm. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 2nd and 10 as the clock continues to roll. Josh Sloyer in on his first tackle of the night. Penn State hasn't run up the middle much as Sloyer, that defensive tackle nose guard, and this one's thrown out to the edge. It's going to be dropped. Smoke Rivers had a man out there, and it was dropped late, and it brings up 3rd and 10. Third and 10. Smoke Rivers out of the gun. Rip Lacey set to his left side. Sends a man in motion. Delayed handoff. And he goes nowhere. A loss of 1 yard brings up 4th and 11. And out comes the punt unit as Cassandra Requena gets in for the tackle. Punt unit out on the field for Penn State as the teams trade drives here. This one going to be started at the 20-yard line. Great sideline return there by J.J. Vinny, 15 yards. 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes as they set up at the 36-yard line. Griffin out of the pistol set, turns. He's going to run the read option, keeps it himself, has a little bit of a lane. He's going to get tripped up by the defensive end, but Griffin picks up 7, and it's 2nd and 3. Clock continuing to tick away here. 4-point game. Handoff to J.J. Vinny. He's going to get met at the line of scrimmage, and it's now 3rd and 3 as Tank Falco picks up his 4th tackle. 17th rush for JJ here tonight. 63 on the ground as Ohio State sits 4 of 8 on 3rd down conversions. Snap. They're going to hand it off. Off the right side is Vijay Webb, who is the fullback. And Witten's going to make the stop, and out comes the punting unit. Punt is away now. Penn State's going to have a shot here. Out to the 30-yard line is Menino, who's going to pick up 12 yards, and it's 1st and 10 for Penn State right at the 30-yard line, as defense is stepping up from that explosive first half. Only 3 points in this quarter, as this one's going to be complete to Long John Rivers, who's going to pick up 4. And it's now 2nd and 6. Long John Rivers with 8 receptions here tonight. Second and 6 for Penn State. Smoke Rivers out of the gun. He's going to run the speed option. He gets lit up by Cassandra Requena, I believe that is. Yes, it is. 5 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, as Smoke Rivers nowhere to work there, as he went for a ride on that hit. Third and 8. Clock continuing to wind down here in the third quarter. Smoke Rivers going to look to try to pick up this one. This one's out to Long John Rivers. 4-yard pickup, but it brings up 4th and 4. And we're going to see another punt here, as these teams struggling to find really just anything offensive right now, as this one's going to be brought out to the 38-yard line as J.J. Vene for 8 yards. Offensive production, that's what I was looking for. 34-yard line for Ohio State. Griffin tries to get the offense rolling here. He's going to send a man in motion across the formation. Takes the snap. He's looking downfield. Now he's going to try to scramble. He's going to get brought down. It's going to be a sack on Griffin, as Keon Lewis gets in for the sack, I believe. No, that is not a walk-on. Keon Lewis gets in and makes a stop there. Second and 13 for Ohio State. They're going to hand it off to J.J. Vene. He's got a lane. Great block on the edge down the sideline. He's got one man. He's not going to beat him. He's brought down at the 36-yard line for a gain of 33, as now J.J. 4 yards shy of 100 yards. First and 10 for the Buckeyes, as Griffin's going to turn, hand it off to JJ again. He's going to get met in the backfield this time. A 2-yard loss brings up 2nd and 12. As just really nowhere to work. As soon as he got that ball, had a man in his face. Second and 12. Under center, turns, hands off to JJ again. He's going to get out across the 35 to the 34. 4-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8. And that might do it for the third quarter. And we'll head to the fourth. A 4-point game here, and the game of the week, 28-24, Penn State over Ohio State. You're watching the CFX live here on Twitch. Stay tuned for the exciting conclusion of this game. Snap here to start the fourth quarter is a screen out to J.J. Vene. He gets high load, and it's going to be brought down 4th and 9 now for the Buckeyes. And I think they might just be inside field goal range. They could take a shot here, make it a 1-score game or a 1-point game. As the field goal unit is out on the field, ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. 1-point game here, as it's back to 27-28. And while the offenses haven't been able to score touchdowns, the field goal unit for Ohio State knocking 2 down to make it a 1-point game. 7:38 remaining in the fourth quarter, as this return is going to be brought out across the 35 to the 36 is Menino. as he picks up 37. .733 to start this drive. Smoke Rivers takes the snap, throws across the middle. It's going to be complete to Menino as he's going to pick up 3 yards. Second and 7 as he is now 9 yards short of 100 yards receiving. Smoke Rivers out of the gun, takes the shotgun snap. He's looking downfield, plenty of time. Now he feels the pressure, gets hit, and he's brought down. It's going to be a 1 yard loss on the sack as Josh Schloyer gets in on his first sack of the night. Third and 8 now for Penn State. Sends Long John Rivers across the formation. Rivers, delayed handoff, and it goes nowhere. Rip Lacey loses 2 yards, brings up 4th and 10 as Trey Martin in on the tackle for loss, his 6th tackle of the night, and they're going to have to punt this one away with 6:44 remaining in the 4th quarter. Punt is away. Penn State's defense gonna have to step up here. This return brought out to the 33-yard line by J.J. Vinny, 13 yards on the return. .626 out of the pistol set. Griffin looks to lead another scoring drive here. Hands off to J.J. Vinny. Up the middle he goes. It's going to be pickup of 6, and it sets up 2nd and 4 as Vinny now over 100 yards on the night. Second and 4, nearing the 6-minute mark. Under center, Griffin takes the 5-step drop, throws this one out of bounds. Didn't like what he saw and just got rid of it as Penn State was bringing the pressure there. 3rd and 4. 6:05 on the clock. Needing a first down here. They're going to hand it off to JJ, and he's lit up. I believe that was Von Doom in there on the tackle as he records his 10th of the night, his 3rd tackle for loss, and it brings up 4th and 3. One point separates these teams. This punt is away as Menino back for the return. He'll bring it out to the 30 and across to the 32. 11-yard return by Chach Menino. Out of the gun. Rivers, hand off to Rip Lacey. Lacey tries to get to the edge. He's going to get lit up. The ball is loose. It's picked up down the sideline to the 25 and down to the 23. It's going to be Ohio State ball. And Penn State is stunned right now. And that was Griffin on the fumble recovery as he gives. Oh, they're going to take a booth review here. As that one does look like it was down. Rip Lacey going to get saved there. And the ball's going to go right back to Penn State.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So it will be Penn State ball. The quick reversal there as they set up here. Play action, thrown over the middle. It's going to be caught. First down by Long John Rivers. 10-yard reception. First and 10, clock ticking away now here in the 4th quarter. Hand off to Rip Lacey. He's going to get just shy of the 50-yard line. I believe they marked him at the 49. It'll be a pickup of 3 as Lacey 14 for 48 on the ground. as we go under 5 minutes in the fourth quarter, looking for some points here to protect that 1-point lead. Rivers gonna hand off to Lacey, gets to the outside, big stiff arm. He's gonna get across the 50 out to the 49. It'll be a 2-yard pickup as it now brings up 3rd and 5 for the Penn State Nittany Lions. Xavier Lebrowski in on the tackle. Snap to Smoke Rivers. He's looking around. He's going to get brought down for the sack. A loss of 6 brings up 4th and 11 as Killen O'Reilly gets in on his first sack of the night, and it came at a crucial time. Fourth and 11 now for Penn State. They bring that punt unit out, try to pin them deep. This one's away. It's going to be to the edge. I think they're going to mark it down at about the 20-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 18, I'm hearing. Just shy of the 19. Griffin running the read option. He'll keep it himself. Now tries to work his way upfield. He's going to pick up 5, 2nd and 5. 4 minutes remaining. They still have time to really run their offense, do what they normally would. They don't have to rush. Second and 5. Griffin. He's going to run a quick pass to the edge here. Broken tackle, and JJ couldn't get much more. He's going to lose 2. Brings up 3rd and 7. As that is going to count as a rush against JJ. So he's going to be back to 102. Three and a half minutes remaining. Griffin looks. This one's going to be complete. 3-yard reception. Time starting to run low. I don't think they're going to go for it here. They'll bring the punt unit out, try to flip the field on Penn State. Great punt here, brings it back to the 30, out to the 40, 45 is Menino on the 15-yard return. They'll set up at the 46, almost the 47. Snap to Smoke Rivers. He's going to hand it off to Lacey. Lacey works his way up the middle. That's going to be a first down for Penn State. They need a couple more of these first downs, and they can really start to milk time off the clock as Garrett Hart picks up his 8th tackle. Now under 3 minutes on the clock. Smoke Rivers out of the gun. He's going to let some of this time click away on the clock. Down to 10 seconds on the play clock. Snap to Rivers, hand off to Lacey. Lacey off the left side. He's going to pick up 3. 2nd and 7. Clock continuing to roll here. Once they set the ball, clock now rolling. Ohio State not using a timeout. 2nd and 7. It'll be under 2 minutes when they snap the ball here, as Rivers is going to hold this one as long as he can. Snaps it with 150. Smoke Rivers now looking downfield, feels the pressure, throws this one out. It's going to be caught. 3rd and 3 now, as Ohio State going to burn that first time out. Smoke Rivers 27 of 29 here tonight against this tough defense of Ohio State. Rivers now looking to get the first down. He is going to get the first down. Ohio State going to burn their second timeout. Coolio, 7-yard reception. Now at the 27-yard line. Rivers, delayed handoff to Lacey, up the middle he goes. He's going to pick up 4, and it's now 2nd and 6. They burn that final timeout. Trey Martin on the tackle. 2nd and 6. They do have to pick up another first down here. Handoff to Lacey. Lacey moving around. He's going to try to get there. He's going to end up 2 yards short, 4 yards for Rip Lacey. 3rd and 2. They can let this one drain a little bit before they snap the ball again. Third and 2. They're going to let the clock wind here. About 4 seconds difference between play clock and game clock right now. Needing the first down to put this game away. Rivers going to look to the field. He's got a man wide open. It's caught. It's going to be out to the 5. Broken tackle, touchdown, Penn State. And I'm not sure if that's what you wanted, because Ohio State can make a quick score here, and they can get a 2-point conversion to possibly tie this game up. I don't know if you want the touchdown necessarily right there. Kick is up and it's good. And it's 35-27, an 8-point game with 52 seconds left. Kick is away. Do we see an exciting finish here tonight? This return brought out to across the 20 to the 25. JJ Venny, 26 yards on the return. 49 seconds. Remember, we had 21 points scored and about 30 seconds of game time earlier in the second half, or in the first half. Can Griffin find some magic here? He's going to drop back, throws a deep one. This one's going to be dropped. He had a man on the sideline that falls incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
46 seconds, 2nd and 10, right at the 26-yard line. Griffin takes the snap. He's going to look downfield, now throws to the outside. Has a man who's not going to get out of bounds. They're going to have to rush back to the line here as he's still moving around out there. It's going to be a pickup of 7. They're rushing back to the line now, 35 seconds and counting. They get to the line. Griffin out of the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to look downfield for the deep shot, throws it out to his running back again. He doesn't go out of bounds again, and it's going to be a pickup of 6. 24 seconds now. JJ Venny with 2 receptions this drive comes out of the pistol set now. 24 seconds now winding. They're going to send a man in motion. Takes the snap. Griffin looks down the field, takes a shot. This one's going to be caught for the first time. Breaking tackles. He's going to take it. He's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Griffin finds Henderson, or Wright, Tyvon Wright for the touchdown. And now they are a 2-point conversion away from tying this up with 12 seconds to go. From the 3-yard line, this is the ball game, folks. 12 seconds to go. Nobody in the backfield with Griffin. 5 wide. He takes the snap. He feels the pressure. He throws it, and he's going to get knocked down. It's not going to be good. 2-point game, 12 seconds. They need the onside now to have a shot. Onside attempt here, and it's going to go straight to a Penn State player. And no timeouts. You can expect the knee here. And we called this the game of the week, and I think this lived up to the hype. Knee is down, and Penn State's going to walk away with the win here today. Clock runs out. Your final here today, 35-33, Penn State over Ohio State. And what an exciting finish to week 1, as we'll look to see who will be the week 2 game of the week, your play of the game right here. The fumble return for the touchdown that really turned the tide for Penn State as they go on to hold on. Great effort by Ohio State at the end of the game to try to pull a tie and go to overtime. that will bring us to the end of this week. Thank you for watching the CFX on Twitch. Make sure to stay tuned because we're going to be back on Friday night. Smoke Rivers, your player of the game. And we'll see you Friday night for more action and the college football experience.